Good evening. Welcome, everybody. It is the 9th of May, Saturday, the 9th of May, 7:30. Welcome to Meditate with Adam, session 48. Thank you for coming along this evening for this meditation. So the theme of these next meditations, yesterday, today, and tomorrow, the theme is commemoration and also gratitude for those who have helped us to be where we are today. This is one of the beautiful things about meditation. If we can gain control over our mind, then we can go to the past and grow and learn from what has happened in the past, be enriched by the past, consider the history that has brought us to where we are now. We have so much to be grateful for in every moment, and times in the calendar that come up. You know, we can make times ourselves, or we can see nationally the specific times where we are encouraged to remember with appreciation, so we can utilize these times to increase our meditations on gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful, positive emotion. We turn to the past for appreciation. It brings gratitude to our heart now. A feeling of deep appreciation. And based upon that appreciation, we are motivated to seize the essence of our life, to seize the day. As the famous saying goes, carpe diem. We can know this phrase, but gratitude helps us to really take that from the head to the heart. We look to the past. There's nothing wrong with thinking about the past. Mindful awareness is encouraging us to be present. If we are fully and truly present, there is a deeper awareness and appreciation of the past. The past is in the present. The present isn't some isolated phenomenon. It's completely interconnected. We are here today due to the past and the history that has taken place previously. Often when our lives are busy, it can be challenging to make the time to consider and reflect deeply on the past. So now is a perfect opportunity to do that. To help us on our way this evening, I will be reading from this book, Guide to the Grateful Way of Life by J.R. Hartley. Oh no. Yeah, that was fly fishing, wasn't it? Remember that one? Do you have a copy of Fly Fishing by J.R. Hartley? I'm going to be reading, so if you're familiar with this book, day 39 in the chapter on grateful relationships. So what I'm going to do is read out from the introduction to the section, just to set the scene. Following the reading, we will meditate on the suggested meditation in the chapter. And then I'll conclude the meditation with a reading from the conclusion of this chapter. It's day 39, of the Guide to the Grateful Way of Life series, which is 56 separate gratitude meditations that we follow over an 8-week period. We dive in at day 39, which is entitled Ancestors. Ancestors, diving into the richness of our history. Today, we reflect on our family from the past. We begin with our grandparents and take our reflection further into our ancestry. In meditation, we see how far back our mind can go with the precious mind of gratitude. We may already have a clear knowledge of those in our family tree and remember relationships with grandparents and even great-grandparents. Bring these to mind. If you do not know your grandparents, consider them in the abstract or with just the details that you've been told, in that they are the people who brought your parents into being. We're only able to enjoy this life due to our ancestors, and those go back continually. In the reflection, we let our mind travel as far as possible, with the sole intention to reflect on the kindness that our previous family showed by having and looking after their children. We are the product of this kindness. Without careful consideration, we may think that they didn't show us any kindness. However, with a positive mental attitude, we can see that we now benefit directly from our ancestors. Without them, we would not have an existence. Therefore, we can say that we have received enough from them to now be able to cultivate gratitude and appreciation. We highlight our attention on what the people in our life have done, as opposed to focusing on what they haven't. In this way, the focus of our attention provides us with the basis and correct content for the cultivation of gratitude. If we allow our mind to be influenced strongly by indifference, we will not highlight how we exist due to the kindness of others. We will create the habit of relating to others in a way that only sees them through the filter of what they can do for us, and thereby appreciation is blocked from arising within. For gratitude to arise, it is important to have our attention focusing on the parts of our life which act as a foundation for the growth of this mental attitude. We try to establish the habit of considering what we receive from others in our relationships, not what we don't or should receive from them. Let us try meditating on this theme. So try to make it personal. Use the power of your mind to go back and consider the kindness that you have received, you're on the receiving end of. Even before you came into existence, all the work that your ancestors have done to bring you into existence is quite extraordinary. We're only here as a consequence of them. Our egocentric mind tends to feel that we are responsible, and it's only due to our hard work that we are where we are. But with the filter of gratitude, we can see it's solely due to the kindness of others we find ourselves where we are today. And we pause and develop humility and appreciation for all those who've gone before us. Yeah, this is the meditation on our ancestors. And if you want to, you can personalize it with respect to the time in the Second World War, if that makes the meditation more poignant for you. Okay, so I'm going to read out the meditation. Just follow the words, try to get into that space. And what we're looking for, the object of meditation, is the heartfelt feeling of gratitude. Not just saying, I'm grateful, I'm grateful. We are feeling grateful. It is a warmth, it's a feeling of appreciation in our heart. We try to cultivate that, and then we hold it. We grip it. Like holding a ball. Someone throws you a ball. Hold it. Just keep holding it. Don't drop it. If you drop it, start thinking about dinner, or what you're going to watch later. Or let that go and pick up the ball of gratitude again. So please sit comfortably and get ready for your meditation. So you begin by taking 5 long, deep inhalations. Breathing in, holding, and breathing out. Breathing in, and breathing. Deep inhalation. And breathing. Deep inhalation. And breathing. One more. Deep inhalation. We hold this slightly longer. And breathing out. Sitting in a relaxed, upright posture. Bring your attention into your body. Let yourself settle into the present moment. Notice the sensation of your breath. Imagine that each time you breathe in, you inhale positive energy. And each time you breathe out, you let go of any negative, anxious energy. When you feel relatively relaxed and focused, begin your contemplation. Allow your mind to reflect on your ancestors. Reflect on their kindness. Think of the body that you're currently residing in. Allow the appreciation to dawn. This is only here because of the kindness of your ancestors who have come before you. See how far your mind can go back in meditation, bringing to mind those from your family whom you can remember or know of, and allowing the recognition to dawn that their lives depended upon their family and grandparents ad infinitum. Contemplate in this way until gratitude arises clearly within your consciousness. When it does, mix your attention with it so you become one with this precious mind. Try in the quiet of meditation to hold gratitude for as long as you possibly can. So we've got 5 minutes now to explore this meditation in the quiet of our mind. Try to hold this precious attitude. meditation on gratitude is like offering thanks to all those who have gone before us, the sacrifices they've made, the hard work for us to enjoy our lives today. Try to make an impression in our consciousness. When your meditation comes to a natural conclusion, decide in your heart to carry the experience of gratitude into the rest of your day and life. So we encourage ourselves to not forget even a glimmer of gratitude that arose in our meditation, and to carry it into our life. We dedicate the positive energy from the meditation so we can increase the gratitude in our mind. And everyone across the world can benefit from our training. Okay, thank you very much. When you're ready, bring your session to a close. So in the meditations in this book, they start off with an introduction, which I read out, then a guided meditation, and then a conclusion, and then a notes and discussion section. I'm just going to read out from the conclusion. As a result of engaging in this training, When we reflect on our personal history, we allow gratitude to rise in our mind. In some Confucian, Tao, and pagan traditions, there are shrines devoted to their ancestors. Each day they offer remembrance and respect for those who have gone before them, even offering food and water in front of their images, generating the mind of gratitude as they do so. There may be pictures of our family in our house. In a similar way to these ancient traditions, we can take the opportunity to generate gratitude when we see them. There may be a particular time we can set to visit the grave or area where our loved one's ashes have been scattered, where we stop, reflect on the kindness that person has shown us, and determine to make the very most of the time that we have left on this planet in loving memory of them. And then finally, some thoughts to think about. How can you learn to reflect on gratitude as you think about your ancestors? What do you think about creating an ancestor shrine in your house? And finally, at the end of your day, write down, yeah, it's very good practice, with a pen, write down 5 gratitudes. If you can tonight, before you go to bed, write down 5 reasons to be grateful, in particular with respect to your ancestors. This is the theme, in particular if you want to emphasize VE Day, this theme, if you want to. Very powerful practice to keep it sustained. Otherwise, the energy dissipates and we can slip back into taking everything for granted. Gratitude is a constant reminder. Everything we enjoy, our clothes, the food in our stomach right now, the water that we have access to, everything, the electricity, the house, the apartment that we're in, our ability to communicate. I'm talking in English, you're listening and you understand English language. Why? When we were born, we didn't speak English. We learned everything. So gratitude humbles the mind. Instead of thinking of what we don't have, we think about what we have and we appreciate that. And then we see the richness, the abundance that we have. It uplifts the mind. Tomorrow, I will be leading a mini gratitude retreat. Feel free to join me, 10 till 12, online. Thanks for tuning in. Have a wonderful evening, everybody, or afternoon or morning. Take care for now.